Hey there guys, what's going on? Tyler here with your movie fix, and this is some rather late breaking news right now. This is about 1 a.m. here on the East Coast, and this is coming out of the Hollywood Reporter that Executive Vice President Jon Berg and Geoff Johns, the Chief Creative Officer of DC Comics, are now going to co-head the DC Films division over at Warner Brothers. This is being described as a course-correcting move. This is a very big shakeup in the change of things creatively for the DC Extended Universe. Now, this is definitely coming out of the poor reception that Batman v Superman received from critics and audiences. Now, clearly, it's a movie that's not for everybody. It was not received the way that it should have been with the hype that it had. It didn't live up to many people's expectations, and the current slate of DC movies was really being run by Zack Snyder. And they don't like the way that he's going in. They don't like his direction. So this is their course correction. They're bringing on Geoff Johns and this guy Jon Berg, who is no small guy at Warner Brothers, and these guys now have full oversight over any and all DC Comics movies, all those projects going on at Warner Brothers. They have been bumped up to executive producers on everything. They have full control over everything that's going on, and this is really a big structural change over Warner Brothers for many projects, that they're going to be having people lead specific franchises and things that are going on. Someone's going to be running the DC films. People are going to be running the Harry Potter franchise with Fantastic Beasts and whatever. The Lego movies, comedies, sci-fi movies, whatever. They're trying to be more structured, and they're just bringing in people to really run things. Now, this also apparently opens up the door for Ben Affleck if he wants to get involved more creatively with Batman and even future DC films. Ben has worked with Jon Berg. He is working right now with Geoff Johns on Batman, so I think this is good news, because while I do enjoy Zack Snyder, he is a very controversial director, and Batman v Superman was a movie that shouldn't have been controversial. It just shouldn't have, and that's what we were given, and Warner Brothers is obviously not very happy about it. Audiences weren't happy about it, and critics weren't, and that's a really unfortunate thing, but I think this is good news that they're bringing in someone like Geoff Johns. This is a guy who knows the characters. He knows DC Comics. He's probably my favorite writer over at DC Comics, and that's a good thing that he's been moved up, to an executive level over there, and now that he's adding film to his portfolio and really delving into that. And both Jon Berg and Geoff Johns are going to kind of act as the Kevin Feige. He's the one that runs everything creatively over at Marvel Studios. He's in charge of everything with the Avengers, Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, everything. All of those decisions go through him. He has direct oversight over everything, and that's what we're going to be getting with Geoff Johns and Jon Berg. And that sounds good. We need order. We need someone that can tell these directors no if they want to really step out of line. And this is something that we're getting. While they do want it to be, creator-driven and director-driven and all that, you can only do that so much. You still want the film to be good and fit in with this franchise and everything be great. And this is just a big wave of backlash coming out of Batman v Superman, with Seth Grahame-Smith leaving The Flash. They don't want this newcomer. They want someone who's experienced, that can put their stamp on the movie and make a great film. And apparently this is also going on with all the reshoots over at Suicide Squad. That they're working really hard to make the third act. That's what they've basically been reshooting, is really tweaking and fixing the third act of the film, because Suicide Squad has had a great reception from people watching all the trailers. That it's such an anticipated movie. They want it to live up to the hype, and they want it to be the good movie that everyone thinks it's going to be. So bringing on someone like Geoff Johns and Jon Berg and having them take control of the DC films, I think this is only a good thing. I love Zack Snyder, and I was excited for him to be able to really take charge, but after the reception of Batman v Superman, I worried. I really do worry with what was going on with the future of the DC films, and now I feel a lot more at ease having someone like Geoff Johns really run that, because he knows his stuff, and that's really exciting, and he's really easy to work with from everything that I've heard in interviews and this and that. So I think that's going to be great, having somebody steer Zack Snyder, such a raw talent who can just be all over the place. And now that we have both Ben Affleck and Geoff Johns working with him on Justice League to really make this the best it can be, I think this is great news. I really want to know, though, comment your thoughts down below on what do you think about this now, having two people, run things creatively for the DC Films division. I think this is absolutely awesome. Comment down below. Anyways, guys, be sure to subscribe for more movie news, movie reviews, all that good stuff. I'll see you on the next video.